Hi there, this is Mac with Mac's Auto. Hey, we got a different video today. This is my 96 Dodge 1-ton dually with a Cummins motor in it. And as you can see, we have managed to get the fifth gear nut problem going here. And it's too bad because I just put a clutch in this thing in February and I didn't know this was going to happen until I started reading about it on YouTube. But the reason why I'm putting this video on here is I want to help you guys out a little bit. As you can see here, if you'll notice, there's nothing supporting the motor. And you don't have to pull the transmission to fix this problem. That was my biggest concern in doing this. You only get so much time in life, so you better do this stuff right the first time. So this is going to be my answer to all this. I've already taken the housing off, and I've already fixed the fifth gear nut deal up here, and I'm going to take and Loctite that in there with some red Loctite. And then I had been reading about some guys were putting a plastic shim in here so the nut wouldn't back off. So I made this little jig here. This is your speedometer gear here, and it's pushed on the splines. It's extremely hard to get off, especially in cramped spaces. But I made this little jig here out of a steering wheel puller and 2 pieces of all thread that I cut and an OTC bearing splitter. And as you see here, it's already backed it right off. I'm not going to take it anymore, but I'm going to have to go back in and pulled both panels off the side and cleaned everything out in there. Use some brake cleaner to clean all this off, so when you put your Loctite back on, you can it'll be clean and dry and all that good stuff. So that was my question, and my question's answered, and I'm going to put me a steel shim in here. And after I go with it for a while, I might update this and let you know how it's going. Hey, appreciate you viewing. You can do it with it still in the truck. You don't have to take it all the way out. I drove it about 400 miles after the fifth gear went out, but I only drove it in fourth gear with a top out about 40 miles an hour. I didn't notice any chipping. I didn't notice any other residue in the transmission fluid after I pulled it out. So it's good to go. Hey, I'll keep you guys updated. It's Mac's Auto. We'll see you down the road.